As you all know, the news has been out there that Omoyele Sowore, was arrested by the DSS yesterday. For some of you who don't actually understand what happened, sometimes ago, Omoyele Sowore made a tweet saying that Tinubu is a criminal. So along the line, he was picked up by the DSS to come and explain to prove what he said. So at the end of the day, the case went to court. And of course, it's a civil matter. Omoyele Sowore was granted bail and he bailed himself. So, pending when the next, the court case is going to head. And this is what some of, our Nigerian judiciary system is doing sometimes whenever you have a case in court, especially maybe when you have a court case with a president or a certain individual, a mighty hands. You understand what I mean? Whenever you have a court case with them, and these people can be able to buy the judges. In fact, all they want is just to punish you, not because you are not, what you are saying is not true, but they just want to punish you for saying it. Why would you say it? They will fix a judgment day or a court case day in a day that they will know that you are not going to attend it, or a moment that they understand that if they fix it at this moment, you cannot be able to make it. That's what they usually do. They fix it. At the end of the day, you will not be able to make it. You will not be able to appear in court. Then they will now say that you did not appear to court, that you jumped, a court case. They can now send the police after you just to pick you up and put you in jail, pending when you are coming to court again to prove what you said. But this is what they actually do always. In a critical time like this, about 40-something Nigerian school children are still in the bush. As of this moment we are talking about, for over 1 month and now, with some of the teachers. Yet, Tinubu did not send the DSS or the military or the police to rescue these people, but he's using DSS, to come after some individuals who is not aligned with his own government. The people who are criticizing his government. This is a very dangerous situation that we are heading to as a country. As of today, DSS has not called people like Reno Omokri, who came out openly on national TV and everywhere in US to say that Tinubu is a drug lord, that Tinubu is a criminal, that Tinubu is a drug dealer. Till today, Reno Omokri is still working free. And to shock you, the same Reno Omokri is Nigerian's ambassador in Mexico, which was appointed by the same Tinubu. Just because these people always, have two mouths, they talk this side, they talk this side. Just because they align with Tinubu. So they can do anything and get away with it. But once anybody that is not, supporting this government say something, it becomes a problem. And whatever Omoyele Sowore said is not a lie. It's not a new thing for all of us to know the kind of person that Tinubu is. Just like since he became president, all the laws just favors them. The same laws that INEC is making right now to bring Tinubu back in office in 2027. Making laws that always favors them, that, they always find a way to manipulate the system just to punish you because you talk against them. And I ask again, why wouldn't Tinubu send DSS to go and rescue these school children that have been in the bush for over 40-something, for over 1 month and some days now? About 40-something school children with some teachers are still in the bush. But Tinubu cannot use DSS to go after these people, to rescue these people, these school children. But he's using DSS to arrest somebody that is criticizing his government. So now, Omoyele Sowore has been taken to Kuje prison. And I think, they are going to have the court case, tomorrow or thereabout, which is Wednesday. So I don't actually understand why this whole thing is going on right now. And Nigerians are complaining. Still, they are not even paying attention. They're not paying attention to what Nigerians are saying. They keep doing what they feel like they want to do. They don't take Nigerians serious. All the things that Nigerians are complaining of, Tinubu is, he's pretending like he doesn't know that this country is heading to a very dangerous way, in a very deadly way right now. Anyways, we'll see how the case is going to be. But once I am sure that, Omoyele Sowore did not lie, and of course, they won't do anything. They just want to punish him because he said it. Why would he say it? But other people are saying something that is worse than that. People who claim that they have done their own investigation in the US and confirm that this man is doing this powder of eating. Today, the same man is ambassador of Nigerians in Mexico. The same man who said all sorts of things about Tinubu just because he later changed mind and tried, because these are people who can be bought with a chicken money to say anything. Now, because they align with you, you don't call them to explain what they said. But some certain people have to explain it. And you always find a way to manipulate the system just to punish that person because the person is saying the truth. And you don't want the world to hear the truth. You don't want the world to see who you are. Only in this administration that they now have a law that somebody can even forge a certificate and use it to contest the election just because that is what you did. You now have to amend the law. Nigerians, we're in a very big mess. It is for me and you to stand up and say enough is enough. That is only when all this madness is going to stop. And like I said, there is nothing like credible and fair election in 2027 in Nigeria. The INEC has done what they need to do, which is mending law that will even, help them to rig the election automatically. So for some of you who are preparing for election, I don't know what you need to see again for you to know that the election in Nigeria does not mean anything. That once they do whatever they need to do, the election is done. Whatever comes out of it again, whatever you hear again, they are going to come out and tell you again is exactly what, you will follow. And at the end of the day, there's nothing you can do about it. When Tinubu and Wike is busy buying houses, mansions for judges, building mansions for them, just because of the election in 2027, because at the end of the day, they know that the opposition must definitely go to court whenever they plan to do all these things. So they already bought the system. And the only way to stop these things is revolution. I keep saying this. As long as these people are still alive, there is nothing you will do to change the system that these people are putting in place. The earlier we realize this, the better for all of us.